What's up guys, again we're straight back to the video. Today's video is what if Izzy never shot Heather with the tranquilizer dart. So the way I'm going to have this work in episode 20 is Izzy just simply does not shoot Heather. She doesn't run into her, but no matter what, Heather doesn't get shot. And you could say, oh Izzy, but Izzy put a target on her back by shooting Heather. But now that doesn't happen, who is getting voted off here? So I think Shauna and Gwen are voting for Heather. Owen would vote for Heather. Izzy would probably vote for Heather, assuming they're not in alliance. Duncan, Jeff, and Shauna would probably vote for Heather because I can't see Heather surviving this vote. Heather can't save herself now because Lindsay didn't shoot her. I know Gwen was in the bottom two originally, which is bizarre to me considering the fact that Heather didn't have immunity. This was on the next episode where no one had immunity. So, particularly in this episode, nobody could get immunity, regardless. The meal is the prize. But I just think I'm just going to vote off Heather because she's the biggest threat on that team. And yeah, so Heather is just out. I think these two vote Heather. The guys alliance, assuming they're still intact, would probably also vote for Heather. And I think, regardless of what Izzy and Heather do, I just think Heather is gone. Somebody had to vote for Gwen in the original for her to the bottom two, but regardless, Heather's out. That's the way I'd have it. Episode 21. For the pairs, Gwen and Jeff, and Shauna and Duncan, and that leaves Izzy and Owen. So the first part of the challenge is the eating challenge. Owen would still get that point because Izzy's also really eating challenge, so it doesn't really matter. I think they would still get the point. The second part of the challenge is traveling back to Pony Island and giving the Tiki statue. I think that Jeff and Gwen get the point. And finally, the last challenge is remembering all the eliminated order of the campers. I could see Izzy being pretty good at this, but I still think Duncan and Shauna get that point, so no one's immune. Who do they vote for? But I just think I'm just going to vote off Jeff again because at this point, for some reason, they vote him off for being nice, which I've always had a problem with, but that wouldn't change. I know they would see Izzy and Owen as a couple, but Duncan realizes that Jeff's more of a problem. He doesn't need Jeff right now, because next time they go to elimination again, Duncan can just get Shauna or Gwen on his side to vote Owen or Izzy. So episode 21, Jeff's out. Episode 22, it would still be Shauna. Yeah, it sucks, but I can't. It's just, I'm just gonna say it's still Shauna. Episode 23. Episode 23. Episode 23 is the campers have to survive a desert island and make it back to camp. So Owen still gets in the outhouse by himself. And I did consider if Izzy would go with him, but I think Owen would still go out and make Mr. Coconut. He obviously would be much happier because Izzy's here. Like the original, Duncan would take the egg and they would fight over it. I think Izzy would just be crazy and would just fight with them because it's Izzy. And Owen would obviously, like the original, would still come back and make everyone tell their stories. make it back to camp, and they realize there's four marshmallows, and it's Mr. Coconut's time to go home. But it doesn't matter because it's not an elimination round. Episode 24. So, escape the forest and return back to camp. It would be Duncan, Noah, and Gwen and Izzy. But I have one thing that decides one of the team's favorites. Duncan is seen with a map in the original, and Heather decides to sabotage them. So what I'm thinking is, Izzy tricks Owen to give her the map, and wins. Like, Owen sees the muffins, but Duncan has the map now. I think Izzy would pull off a stunt similar to how Heather did, and ultimately, I think this is where Duncan would still go. So I think the guides will lose, and Duncan's out. But that was one I really struggled with because I could see the girls in the challenge, and Chef choosing to eliminate Izzy. So let me know what you think about that. Episode 25. Episode 25 is a triple dog dare you. This is all basically Owen does. And Izzy's crazy enough to do it. That's the thing. Izzy would do anything. I think out of these three people, these two probably tag up together. I think Gwen gets eliminated here, sadly, because I don't see Gwen outlasting Izzy or Owen, which is a shame. And they both get winning endings as the finalists. So now, the teams. So their teams. Team Owen. So a lot of people would support Owen. These are the kind of people who I thought would support them, in my opinion. And also who some of the originals. So Gwen would, I think, support Owen, Trent, Duncan, Shauna, Jeff, DJ, Cody, Beth, Tyler, Noah, obvious reasons, Ezekiel, Justin, and Harold. Team eScope, yes. I said Team eScope because in action, Izzy changed her name to eScope. So, Heather. Eva, because in the Total Drama special, Eva was shown to make some friends, so she befriended Noah and Izzy. So I do think she would support Izzy. Bridget, Katie, Sadie, and Lindsay. So they each get winning endings. Owen's is very similar. And Izzy's happy that she won, because she didn't think she'd actually win. So if she didn't shoot Heather, she would have possibly been a finalist. So that's all I got for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And if there's any other what ifs, let me know in the comments below. Peace, farewell.